G'day, YouTube. Warbles on a lot here. As you and I both know, the greatest of the problems we face here now today is that the economy is killing every ecology within the biosphere. Unless there is a pre-existing environmental surplus which can be over-harvested, collected, transported to market and sold at a commercial profit, then no economic activity is possible. That's why nobody farms wheat in Death Valley. It's why nobody raises moo cows in Antarctica. No environmental surplus exists therein. So, here we are in 2024. There are 8 billion humans living on the planet. When I was born 63 years ago, there were 3 billion. Back then, there was 319 parts per million of carbon dioxide in the atmospheric air. There's now 425 parts per million of carbon dioxide in the atmospheric air. All that additional fossil carbon has been released as a result of human activity. Fueling the economy, making the world hotter. And now, at a time when some of the nastiest, most authoritarian, totalitarian, dictator shit wannabes in Europe are coming out openly saying that they are accelerationists, that they want to speed the collapse of the global economic society in order to rapidly reduce humanity's burden on the biosphere so that something living may have a chance on planet Earth. Could it be, maybe perhaps possibly, pissably even, could it be that Elon Musk has realised that going to Mars is a crock of shit and we have to live and stay here? Could it be? Is Elon Musk one of them? Is he an accelerationist? Does he not care how much suffering might be causationally expected from the suggestions he has been floating to break the economy in order to remake the economy? That is the platform upon which Elon Musk campaigned for Donald Trump. Is that not so? I ask you to pay particular attention to my former words. It is not possible to make a defamatory question. But is that not the platform upon which Elon Musk campaigned on behalf of Donald Trump? To break the economy, to make the cost in financial terms of living as a citizen consumer anywhere on planet Earth so high that nobody can afford to do it except the absolute richest of the rich, so that they can have whatever's left of the economy at their behest as slave labourers, indentured servants, and people who are declared surplus to requirements and denied all resources. Is that what the accelerationists are after? And is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is that the game that is actually currently underfoot? What do you say? Eh? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is that why he bought a PRISSYDUNCE? Is that why he bought a PRISSYDUNCE? Is that why he bought a PRISSYDUNCE? The better to collapse the global economy, the better to collapse the global economy. Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is that why he bought a fucking PRISSYDUNCE? The better, the quicker to collapse the global economy, so all the cities and sheeples in the fucking human feedlots can all starve and die at once. Is that why Elon bought himself a PRISSYDUNCE? To starve the sheeples all at once? That's the fucking question. I'm posing it, and you can suck up the answer, snowflakes. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. It's all underway, and I didn't fucking do any of it. I've done my level best to stop it. I voted Green since 1980, and I lost at every election. I remember when there were 3 billion fuckwits on the planet. There are now 8 billion selfish fuckwits on the planet. And they have voted for this. They voted for global warming. They voted for accelerated greenhouse effect. They voted to burn ever more fossil carbon. They didn't take any of the logical off-ramps. Before, or maybe the year I was born, 1960, 61, Eisenhower, as his last gasp act of being the president, he established NOAA, National Office of Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, something like that, NOAA. The whole idea was so that there would be a bunch of world's best scientists to advise the US president on how to formulate policy to best avoid runaway greenhouse effect and anthropogenic global warming. Yeah. And the capitalists running the investment bankers and wankers of the broadacre death cult of harvest everythingism, which has been turning food forest into deserts for 12,300 years, and every time they turn their land that they hold into a desert, they then go and fuck off somewhere else and steal somebody else's land. The people who finance them, the usurers, the people against whom Deuteronomy wrote, saying that God said, "Thou shalt not commit usury," 5,000 years ago. And you can go to my hometown, and I challenge you to find more than one building in 100 that has not been built with usurious loans to finance its construction. We live here now today in the smoking, ruined fucking wreckage of what planet Earth used to be, because it has been man-aged by the godless, selfish, harvest everythingism death cult, which arose somewhere around Göbekli Tepe 12,500 years ago at the end of the last ice age. Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is that why he bought himself a PRISSYDUNCE? Does he want to crash the economy Does he want to save the ecology? Is Elon Musk a secret fucking greenie? Is that what he's on about? Make up your own mind. Do your own research. There's lots of different kinds of preppers. Some people go and find a patch of failed farmland, spend about as much money as it would cost to buy a new car, and then pay rates and live on it and try and figure out how to do the fucking Mad Max trick and still be around with a little bit of technology after the rest of the sheeples, the cities and sheeples in the suburbs have all gone away. After the pipeline to Dubai, Karg Island, Singapore and Venezuela is cut and there's no longer any fucking refined transport petroleum on which to run Australia. And we use 47 fucking boatloads a week. And we have no government storage facilities. You want to know why I thought buying a fucking $7,000 electric motorbike was a good idea and throwing 10 grand at the solar panels to be able to run it on? Because Elon Musk might be an accelerationist. I'm the sort of third, fifth generation white fella who's doing their fucking level best to try and fit into the Australian landscape and not make shit any worse. Can Elon say that? Elon Musk is kind of like an ethicist, is he not? Life written backwards as a medieval magic-cackle spell. Elon Musk, is he not an ethicist who's actually doing the experiment? Is Elon Musk not the sort of person who sits there and thinks that if he had a magical red button and he could push it and that would end all suffering in the ecology because he'd take away what's causing the suffering? Would he not push it? Is that not what he's doing? He threw $300 million to get Trumpy elected as the first criminal, felonious PRISSYDUNCE of the excited status of Norte Americano on the platform of putting Elon Musk, who's currently suing 27 different US government departments, in charge of US federal government efficiency. So he can go to every government department that's taken him to court for breaking the fucking law of America, and you can say, oh, it's inefficient to have them there, let's cut their funding. Is it any wonder that Elon's one and only private market competitor, Bozo the fucking clown with his dick-shaped skyrocket that doesn't even get above the Carmen line? Yeah, he told his newspapers, yeah, you're not allowed to make any comments about Carmel being a good idea for America because fucking Elon's outspending Bozo the clown, and Trumpy's going to get in because Elon controls X and the excrements. The king of the shits. That's who Elon wanted to be, the king of the shits. That's why he turned Twitter into X, so everybody who uses it generates excrement. Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is Elon Musk an accelerationist? Is that why he bought his PRISSYDUNCE? Do your own research. Figure it out for yourself. Surely I am not the only fucking kangaroo feeder on planet Earth who's finally been dragged kicking and screaming to the conclusion that that might well be what's occurring. That's what's underway afoot. It's enough to give diarrhea the shits. Every individual on planet Earth has an identical connection to the creator God theory of the entire fucking universe if they feel like exercising it. But some people don't feel that anybody else has the right to figure it out for themselves. Therefore, they find it expedient to cook the books and organise shit so that the vox populi are raised on lies, fed half-truths, and guided and nudged to be like the fucking turkeys and suckling pigs who voted for Christmas dinner. If only I was joking. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Look up, look around, smell the roses, and then realise what's going on around you. And pull your fucking head in. Keep your pretty head low. Don't be a hero. Stay alive. All the violently doubtful warrior atheists are about to go and turn each other into compost. The idea is not to be in the middle of their firefight. Go on. Get up off your fucking ass and do something now. This is the calm before the storm. Warbles on a lot to YouTube. Ciao.